Taurus seeker. Hello. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna fight, you're gonna flight, you're gonna fly, and you're like, oh, I can fight, I don't wanna, like, I can flight, I just don't wanna. I wanna fly, but I can't. I can't stand to fly. I can't stand to fly. I'm not that now. I'm just trying to find a better part of me. I'm more than a bird, I'm more than a plane, I'm more than some pretty face inside a train. It's not easy to be me. The After Tarot. Why is it not easy to be you, Taurus? I'm not shading you, I'm Taurus. Why? Because no one can ever know in how much pain you're really in. Even when you try, even when you're like, I need to break through this mechanism, I can't constantly be the strong one, the one that is constantly optimistic, the one that keeps going, that falls down and gets up and falls down. I can't constantly be the hero, the superhero, the Mr. and Mrs. Sunshine. I need to show that I'm human. I need to communicate. I need to express. But then somehow, when you get the nerves to do that, you fall on someone who makes you feel like crap for doing so. That's the irony of Taurus. Even when the bull tries to be a kitty, it can't. Because it's a freaking bull. Freaking bull. So what do? I can tell you what I do. I drink coffee. You're gonna love this. I eat cake. Hey. See, Uranus is going to come in up our anus in March. Welcome to March Taroscope for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Can you hear the sirens? Fight, flight. I'm eating cake. You go do you, world. White flag. Because when Uranus is going to come in, things are going to happen. I'm not sure exactly what. Okay, I think it's going to be extremely different for every single one of the Taurians out there. I think it matters where Aries is in your chart. That's my intuitive understanding of it. Because Uranus is leaving Aries and going into Taurus. I think the change is going to come from, okay, all the change in AVOC that you were experiencing when Uranus in the past 7 years was in Aries, depending on where it is in your chart. I feel like that is going to be stabilized in a way, because even though Uranus is the planet that is known to be the planet of change and transformation and expansion, it goes into Taurus, which is fixed and safe and earthly. By essence, by spiritual essence. Does it automatically mean that your life is going to be safe and pleasant for 7 years? No. I mean, not the opposite. I don't know. Can't promise this, can't promise that. Not a professional astrologer, and even if I was, I don't have your chart in front of me, right? All I can do is ask the cards how it will be for us in the next month. And what I can also do is tell you how I feel. And I feel like every lesson you've learned in the past 7 years in regards to how much you need your Taurian characteristics, no matter how much you've tried to avoid being a Taurus, okay? Everything that you've learned about the importance of being a Taurus is now going to present itself in your life, okay? If you learn the importance and have operated in accordance to the importance of needing stability and home life and financial balance, and you've operated towards it, I feel like you're going to get it. But if you learned the importance of having to constantly either fight or flight, or being super stubborn, or holding in for like forever and then snapping and breaking the room, then I don't know. But I think it's gonna light a huge flashlight, like really light up what it is that you've learned about your Taurian essence and what it is that you have embraced within your Taurus. I never say it's too late. I think there's always a chance for salvation, just being dramatic. Embrace the aspects of the Taurus that you wish to have, that you wish them to be emphasized and expanded and promoted in the next 7 years. That's what I feel like I can say. That's what I'm getting. Astrologers want to tell me differently, that's fine. I'll listen. I'm channeling intuitively right now, okay? Handle it. All right. God, I hope I didn't lose every single one of you. 7 minutes and no cards, but that was important. That was really important. I didn't plan the cake thing. Actually, I didn't plan any of it. I was just like, I want to hide under 2 hats and not even try to explain myself to people because it doesn't work. If this is not for me, and for those of you who are resonating with me right now, then I don't know. 5 of Cups. Yes, there are 2 cups in the back, in his back. And they are standing and lovely and full. But what's he doing? Staring at the 3 cups that fell and spilled. And bloody. And oh, look at this. There's someone in the background who needs them. And is calling out to them, but they're like, no, I'm gloomy. Is this the cards mocking me? Maybe the cards are mocking us, Taurus. You think so? You and I are in the same boat, you know. Okay. So self-imposed despair, because maybe some of us believe it to be romantic. Maybe you're an artist and you strive on agony. Maybe you've learned that you can strive on joy as well, which is why now you have these 2 cups standing. And maybe it's just momentarily that you're looking at these 3 fallen cups. Either way, wherever it is that you're looking, you should know this person drowning behind you, they're screaming help, help, but they're about to go down if you're not going to jump to their rescue. Okay, so either someone needs to jump to your rescue or you need to jump to their rescue. Someone needs to wake up, open their eyes, and see beyond the clouds. See the humans next to them. See the human connection. See the human need. And maybe this is where you're supposed to release the Taurian aspects of the superhero that doesn't need. And to keep trying to show that maybe you need. Maybe you'll fail again because you'll encounter a piece of S. Or an effer that will just remind you why you've been cocooning for so long. And you'll be like, why do I even bother? And maybe not. The one thing I can tell for sure, just from this card and from the past few minutes since I pressed play, is that you gotta keep trying. And eat cake. Yeah. Try while eating cake. Yeah. For sure. Okay, let's keep going. If this is the first time you're in the existential shift with me, I'm Morgane, by the way. I'm not going to ask you to subscribe because watch your other placements, watch past month's readings. Maybe you'll like me better over there. But a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. A Taurus got to do what a Taurus got to do and say it as it is, as it comes anyway. This is the After Tarot, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned it. They're lovely. Okay, we got it. 5 of Cups. Great. Next. For March. What's next for Taurus? Show me more for Taurus for March. 10 of Cups. Wow's that? All right. Okay. All right. That's must be the cake. Interesting turn of events, huh? So the energy is being doubled into something super borderline miraculous to go from this to this and satisfying. And it's only the Suit of Cups that we have here, the water element. And notice, interesting, I just noticed this, that when I put them next to each other, you see the stream here? It is flooding, and he's like, help! But it's leading over here. So if you're in need and someone is ignoring you, F them. This is where you're drowning towards, swimming towards. Good. And if you're the one ignoring someone's reaching out, calling out, then you should know that you might be missing a very good opportunity, because look at where following this individual is leading, can potentially lead you towards. Cloudy, clear, and starry. Lonely and agonized. Unity and fulfillment. Okay. I said energy is doubled from the 5 to the 10. What do I mean by that, other than the obvious mathematical aspect? So, I think I spoke of it. I don't remember if it was Cancer or Pisces, or maybe was it Virgo or Gemini? One of the 4 videos that I've uploaded so far. I've uploaded Pisces, Cancer, Virgo, and Gemini. In one of those videos, I've spoken about what energy is. That pain and joy are always energy. Now, we perceive them the way we perceive them, either to be positive or negative, but that doesn't change the fact that pure joy is a lot of energy and pure agony is a lot of energy. And you, as a seeker, as a potential sorcerer, have the ability, the potential of, more so the choice, to transmute pain, to understand that it's just raw energy, and to transform it into something benevolent for you, benefic. So this is someone that hopefully rises above, the negative perception of what pain is, takes them as pure energy, and transforms it and manifests from it this. Also, to speak on a more mundane level, this is an individual that is feeling really, really, really left out by either a group of people, could be a group of friends, could be family members, most especially the 10 of Cups. Someone, and he's wearing black, it's the black sheep kind of thing. Oh, I think, it came up in Gemini's Extended. Someone is feeling left out, not belong, not a part of. Sorry, Taurus. I'm really sorry if that's what you're feeling. And you can switch the roles. Maybe you're a cross watcher. If you are and the side of the group slash family slash whatever that is keeping someone left out and kind of, that's cold, man. Why? Okay. The Hermit. A very manic depressive kind of energy, from 5 of Cups to 10 of Cups to the Hermit. Someone is feeling completely detached and wanting to just be with themselves and in their corner, and then suddenly really want to be a part of people, a part of something, and they go back and forth with it. I'm also getting a family unit with 2 individuals in it that are, this is the family unit, hi, happy, lovey-dovey, and these are 2 individuals that, it's 2 different people, but they are the same. It's like the younger individual really took from the older individual, and they're both kind of feeling a little bit different than the rest, I would say. This could also be being in a room full of people but feeling really alone. And I'm also getting someone who's really fed up of people denying them and like leaving them out of the whatever. So they're just like, you know what, I'm not going to wait for someone to make me feel like I'm not invited or like I don't belong. I'm just going to go. Why do I need to wait for it? I'm just going to go and choose to be with myself instead of waiting for people to accept me and then them putting me in a situation where I'm by myself. I'm just going to own up to it and do it for myself kind of thing. And take the opportunity to expand and grow my wisdom and my inner world. March is seems, or maybe this is the current energies or recent past energies. Seems like twilight zone between inner world and society, environment, family, friends. Like there's a really thin, foggy wall between you and the rest of the world, and you can see it, you can see them, you can, maybe you're even in the room, but there's always this sense of not belonging. Oh, I'm sorry, Taurus. Those of you who don't resonate with this, please follow your other placements. Just, you know, for a wholesome scope, and or you can book a private reading. Okay, and underneath in the information box, lots of magical stuff like how to book a private reading with me, the link to the extended that I will do right after this for March, link for your yearly extended 2019 Ministers of Magic. I dissect the year with these Afro Tarot, Celtic Tarot runes, I Ching, and Akashic Records, and also Tarot Masterclass. I teach online tarot. Okay, I'm actually way more serious than I seem here. Let's keep going. All right, Hermit. Someone is in a journey. A very inner journey, but let's see where it leads. After the 5 of Cups, we got 10 of Cups, so let's see what comes after the Hermit. Cards, show me more, please, for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you. 7 of Cups, mon Dieu. I just want to point out something interesting that I find bizarrely synced with the reading. So, see the little, I mean, this is the Star of David, but little stars, right? And you can see here in these cards, we have the little stars in the sky. And then in the Hermit, we have the Star of David. And here we have it as well. Everything is kind of sinking in a very interesting way. Okay. 7 of Cups. And the snake that the Hermit is... You know what? Let me show you. So we have here the snake that the Hermit is holding, and now the snake is wrapped around this individual. And I'm getting that it's the same individual. I mean, looks exactly like him, only here is without his black robe. It's almost like someone went through an inner journey of like, okay, what do I want? What will make me happy? What do I need? I'm done trying to satisfy and figure out what everybody wants of me or how it is I'm supposed to be in order to belong or to be accepted. I'm just going to tap into my inner existence, to who I am individually. I'm just going to own up to my individualism, to my uniqueness. Just turn my back to anyone who makes me feel bad about myself, and I'm just going to go get what I want to go get. And it seems like someone is just, okay, instead of dwelling in the clouds, they're like, okay, you know what? I'm going to go and make something great out of this. Someone is taking their time to process things and analyze things and understand things, not only emotionally and cognitively, but also spiritually. And they're really deciding to do what I spoke with earlier, transmuting this sense of, you know, different and secluded into special and unique, and can make something really creative and different manifest. So someone is taking or has taken their sense of seclusion, or you know, they transformed something seemingly negative into something very, very positive. It's like one of those inspiring stories, you know, one of those winning against all odds kind of stories that you see sometimes documentaries about, or they write movies on. I'm not saying it has to be such a big deal, but it feels like it on an inner level of, yeah, I'm done waiting for anyone to confirm me, you know. I confirm. This could also be an older individual reaching out, but I'm getting that less, honestly. Wheel of Fortune, okay. Wheel of Fortune. That's the second 10. Right after the Hermit. Hermit is 9. And then the Wheel of Fortune is 10. 10, 9, 10. Okay. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just staring at the cards and trying to kind of process the message that I'm getting. Show me one more card, please. Just so I can confirm what I think I'm getting here. Show me more for this Wheel of Fortune, and a story and narrative for my Taurus seekers for March. Show me more, please, Spirit, tell me. I need to see more. Explain this Wheel of Fortune to me. The Sun. Okay. All right. This is how it goes. This is what I'm seeing anyway. I'm getting someone who's right at the verge, and I don't think you know about it yet, but you will soon. Someone who's right at the verge of having a complete change in their situation in life. Like stepping into a time of success and achievements that they're not familiar with, that they've never experienced, they only dreamed of. And every time they tried and it seemed like they're getting closer to it, it failed. Okay? But I'm getting now also someone like a spirit guide, one of your ancestors, or a family member who passed away. an archetype of some sort that is really protecting you and guiding you towards this. Like, you have the support of the energy, okay? And you have the support of the universe. And it's almost like saying, if you think you have not been seen, accepted, or acknowledged, you couldn't be more further from the truth, because you were seen by the universe, by energy, or by the divine, or by God, or however you want to phrase it. Like, you know how they say up there they see it all. You can't hide. You can lie to this person, you can hide from that person, but you can't hide the truth from the divine. That's kind of a situation where you've been seen for your energy, for your worth on the inside. So even if you feel like in your life, or in this time frame, or whatever, each of you two, you feel like you haven't been seen for who you are. Well, you have, and now it's going to start showing in reality. You're going to shine bright, Taurus. Like, the Wheel of Fortune with the sun, that's massive change of fortune and luck and success on many levels. This is money, this is career recognition, this is love, it's like the sun rules all, right? The sun is the life-giving. Like, the clouds here are spreading, the clouds here are coming, but they're bringing all kinds of possibilities and options. Right? They're not really here to cloud you. They're here to kind of, as an amorphic kind of, when the empty matter isn't so empty, when it comes with when it brings something with it. And this is where it unveils itself. It's almost like you're going to feel during March, and when I feel like around March 7th, when Uranus, hey, I know this isn't represented by Uranus, but in this deck, in this reading, I'm definitely taking it as such. I feel like the change for those of you who are watching me is going to be very, very, very positive. It's like, I think you can't even begin to imagine the good things that are coming to us. I'm telling you, this is a very, very lucky, fortunate, magnanimous, practically combination. Okay, let's break this down. Show me more for Taurus for March. Show me more, please, for Taurus for March. Thank you for the sun. The sun is coming out, literally. March is springtime. Well, depending on where you are. Okay. Yeah, okay. Knight of Pentacles and the Lovers. All right. So we have 4 major arcanas. Okay, someone is really, really, really watching over you, Taurus. I'm getting strong spiritual protection. It's I don't know what you did to earn this, or what is your story, but very strong guidance, very strong protection. I love how the paintings match. You see here that it has the greenery here and then the greenery here, just like in the river in here. It's like the water has fertiled the land, and now greenery is coming up. And what do you know? The snake is here again, underneath here. See the little dude? Okay, so this snake archetype in here and in here and in here, it's far from malicious, far from it. Take the snake in this case as ancient old wisdom that is guiding you quietly. Hey, follow me, Psst, right here. take a right, take a left. It will be shown to you, obviously not as a snake, but as opportunities, as people. Things are going to start coming in, Taurus, from the 6th and 7th of March and on, if not already, depending on your energy and how Uranus is in your chart. But it's already starting. Opportunities and people are going to present themselves to you, and it's going to feel real. It's going to feel positive. It's going to feel humbled. It's going to feel truthful. If you felt like you've been deceived, or if you felt like you've had your good heart exploited or misunderstood or misused, that all is just going away right now. This is a very powerful reading. I had a feeling this is going to be a powerful reading for you guys. I was worried it's going to be heavy, like hard, but this is just really, really, it's powerful, but with a strong sense of relief. Hold on. This could potentially show a choice that needs to be made between two paths. Now, in order for you to walk a path, to make a choice, a real one in life, you need to be, light of burdens from the past. You need to let go of things that are no longer serving you. You need to clear your path both physically and energetically. Relationships that are not serving you, that are not working out. That's the big stuff. Things that you can't change. You can't just replace family members, right? So if things are not sitting right, to fix it, to have the conversation, to receive the gesture. I'm getting you being more on the receiving end of gestures than you are of the giving end, but just the vibe of like, this can also be small stuff like throwing away really old love letters from people you don't even want to remember they exist. All kinds of stuff that the lover is calling you out to kind of make room, because the journey is about to really, there's I feel like a whole new path is about to unveil to you in your life. It's almost like you've been inside a map. You were walking it, you were walking the trails, and you were holding the map. You would see where this leads to, where this crossroad, what kind of options it gives you. But then suddenly you're like, a road is opening up, and then you're like, wait, that's a little bit of a surprise, because you look at the map and it's not on it. It's almost like it appeared out of nowhere, but it didn't. It was hidden from you for a really long time, waiting for everything to click and be ready. Okay, and I'm getting ready. I'm getting someone is really ready to walk a certain path. So now the sun is coming up, and kind of like, and the road signs are like, hey, turn here, follow me. See, there's the black dog wolf here, and there's the black horse here, and I feel like it's really synced and connected to this black robe that is covering him. It's almost like this time of seclusion and transmuting pain has really, transformed into inner wisdom, which in turn transformed into an active force that is leading you now in a better way. Does that make sense? This is a life-altering path. This is something you've never. This is not a type of way of living that you've had before, Taurus. This is big. Okay, let's see further. Show me more, please, for Taurus for March. Show me more, please. Taurus, March. I'm getting the Robert Frost, The Road Less Traveled By. But it's because no one sees this road. No one knows. It's only for like specific. Okay. Three of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Ace of Cups. Seriously? What is this? Okay, some of you might be leaving an existing relationship for the sake of a new love. Some of you may be leaving a place of residence, like a place you live, for the sake of a new opportunity that presents itself to you. Like, this will require destroying the old in order to make room for the new. And it could be something that you've worked for, you've worked hard for, so it's going to be a little bit challenging for you to just be like, what, I'm going to have to leave this or not do this anymore. But it's like this new thing or this opportunity or this whatever this is, I'm not sure what it is, that is coming, is going to be so big in its positivity. It will leave no room for other things. Like, this will feel like breadcrumbs in comparison to this huge cake. Okay, like, I know it's a weird analogy. What do I want with cake? What? Sorry for being obsessed with cake. But it's kind of like that. It's like, even if whatever this is that you thought you had was good, like in the face of what is coming, you're like, it can't even compare. So you're gonna have to. There's also a sense of mechanism. There's also another way of looking at it. This could also be, I feel like if some of you were used to, well, Taurus, constantly having to work really, really hard to build your success, and literally be the person who carries and lifts and do the dirty work, right? I feel like that is a mechanism that might be completely breaking down, and you'll start creating and building and achieving from a place that is much more lighthearted, easier, more fun, flowing. So this could be the breaking of a mechanism of just how you are used to going about things, how you are used to achieving things. That could be that as well. Like, I'm not fearing this Tower at all in here, because this feels like something that you want to be destroyed, something that you're okay and really like, yeah, sure, yeah, take this, bring this, great. Love is in this reading for sure. It's just hard for me to place it in a narrative. Like, I'm trying to see how it's coming in. Like, what's the narrative of what's going on? Okay, guys, I'm sorry, camera just stopped. But I think I'm gonna take it as my cue, because we were like 40 minutes in. So I'm just gonna continue this in the extended. I'll take the numeric value of the cards, the repetitions, the major arcana. I'll keep this for a little bit in the beginning of the extended. Then I'm going to do a new shuffle, move to a completely new Celtic cross, which will either be an added narrative for you or a different one if you haven't resonated with this. And I will also finish up with pulling 3 runes, a message from the Celtic runes for the month of March. So thank you guys for bearing with my things. Link below to the extended. I will see you there in a second. If I see you there or not, either way, I will see you in April. Thank you so much for being here. You can check out on Vimeo as well the Tarot Masterclass 2019 Ministers of Magic extended yearly. And also you can book a private reading. Everything is in the information box. And you can also join me on Instagram. It's the Existential Shift. Okay, if you haven't subscribed yet, and if you stuck around so far with all my Marie Antoinette eat cake kind of thing, eat cake and bread, eat whatever you can, eat whatever you want. Thank goodness that you have food, and that's I'm just grateful for that. Is that all right? Okay. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Love you very, very, very mucho. Bye for now.